Hi, everyone. I'm Alice Chisholm with Team Press On. I wanted to come to you and share with you some ideas of how you can earn the trip to Cancun, Mexico, all expenses paid by Avon. Whether you are a current rep, a new rep, or even not yet a rep, you have every opportunity to earn this trip and you have enough time to do it. So I want to share with you ideas of how to earn the trip. I want to share with you the criteria to earn the trip. And then I want to give you an opportunity to work with me or your Avon mentor to earn the trip. So although I have a team, it's called Team Press On. If you aren't sure who you want to sign up with, I would love to have you on my team. But if you have a current rep that you either buy Avon from or you've been thinking of becoming an Avon rep and you have worked with an Avon rep, go ahead and sign up with them. They also will help you earn this trip. They'll be your biggest fan and support system for earning the trip. Okay, so let me just get here to sharing my screen. And there we go. Okay. So again, I'm Alice Chisholm with Team Press On. Now, if you want to sign up to sell Avon, if you want to join my team, you can go to youravon.com/Alice Chisholm. Don't forget that H right there, Alice Chisholm. Or just go to avon.com and sign up. Look for the name of the person that you would like to sign up and have them be your mentor. All right, destination for 2022. Now, the trip is not until 2023 in the spring. However, we earn it in the year 2022. So we are going to Mexico, Cancun, Mexico. We will be staying at the Hilton Cancun all-inclusive resort. Now, what this means is you've got 5 days and 4 nights paid for by Avon. Your flight is paid, your transportation from the airport to the hotel is paid, your room and board is paid. They will have several restaurants, a handful, quite a few, that you can eat at any time of day for your leisure, as long as the restaurant's open. And all the drinks, of course, are free as well, no matter what you want to drink. Avon usually offers a few opportunities to play some or have some activities on the beach. They often have a buffet for dinner one evening with entertainment. I'm sure the entertainment in Cancun will be wonderful. This is a trip you don't want to miss earning. Now, I have been on quite a few trips with Avon. And when I first started, I always thought, wouldn't that be awesome to earn one of those trips, but never really thought I would be one of those reps that would earn them. Well, now I can't imagine not earning them. Now I work hard to earn them and you will need to work hard too. However, when you're working your Avon business, if you're working it right, you can earn the trip. So here's a few things. You have an opportunity to earn the trip in 2 ways. One is by your sales, the sales that you make selling Avon. The other one is by team sales. Okay, building a team and encouraging your team to sell. And of course, in order to earn Cancun, part of team sales means growing your team, adding team members. So you find more customers to get sales. There's lots of ideas that Avon can share with you and I can too. And then team sales goes with encouraging your team to sell. If you don't have a team, encouraging team growth, signing up more people to sell. And of course, that will help with your team sales as well. So how do we earn? Well, there's two ways to earn. So the first way is representative sales. That means if you are an Avon representative, the sales that you make from campaign 1 through campaign 26 will count. If you are a President's Recognition Program member, if you were in 2021, then a trip for one, you have to increase your sales by $9,000 versus your prior year sales. A trip for two, you have to increase your sales by $15,000 versus the prior year. Okay, so if you are a PRP member, that means that you have sold $10,000 of Avon last year. That's how you earn the trip for one and for two. If you are a contender or a premier level, premier means that you have sold $5,000 last year. You need $16,000 in sales for one person to go, or $23,000 in sales for two. Both of these totals are very workable if you work in your business every day. If you are a new representative, you need $14,000 in sales for a trip for one and $19,000 in sales for a trip for two. I will tell you that when I started Avon, I started in March, the end of March. And so I had, if that were me this year, I would have about 6 months to earn it. And in my first year, I sold $22,000 or $23,000. So in my first year, I would have earned the trip for two. And you can also do that. I'm going to break down for you in this video some ideas of how to do that. But there's also another way to earn going to Cancun. And that is if you are a leader. And I like to say if we are helping others. Okay, if you are a promoter, an ambassador, or a non-leader, you haven't even started your team yet by even adding one person. So you are not yet considered a leader yet with Avon, but you can be. You grow your team sales by $17,500 versus the prior year. That's the trip for one. So if you, even if you've been selling Avon, but you have not started building a team, okay, then you would need $17,500 in team sales. That's not your sales, that's team sales. And then you would need to grow up by $25,000 in order to earn the trip for two. If you are a leader, you grow your team sales by $25,000 versus what you made what your team sales were last year. And if you want two people to go, you will grow your team sales by $35,000 over last year's team sales. This is what I'm going for right here. I am a gold leader. So I want to take my husband with me. So I am hoping to increase my team sales by $35,000 this year. Executive leaders have, this seems like a huge number, but executive leaders already are having big bucks in sales. Okay, so we all basically have growth to do if we want to earn the trip. Okay, so the first thing that we need to do is choose our focus. Are we going to focus on personal sales or are we going to focus on team sales? Now, even if you're choosing team sales, you don't want to not focus on personal sales because, of course, that's also, you get commissions on your personal sales and you want good personal sales. But if you're going to earn the trip through personal sales, you're going to need to find customers. You're going to need to build online sales, get more people to purchase online. Consider doing a fundraiser or multiple fundraisers because that can really help your sales go up. and offer customer incentives. I can talk more about that with you individually, but what this could look like is Avon often has sample bundles. You can buy them for a customer, they're $50. For the rep, they're $30. And you get close to $100 in products. And you're only paying $30 for it. So you could offer to your customers items from that bundle, even half price, and you would still earn money on that. Okay. So there's lots of things you can do for customer incentives. Now, team sales, you have to start or continue building your team. I don't want you to think this is too daunting. It's one new person at a time. That's how we all add them. We start talking about, have you considered selling Avon before? Have you considered paying off one bill just with your Avon business? Many people are interested in selling Avon. They just didn't know it. No one ever asked them if they're interested. And also, if they're not interested in selling Avon, they might be interested in buying. So even if you ask them if they're interested in becoming an Avon rep and earning a percentage of their sales, and they say, no, I don't really want to do that, you still have a viable customer and you're going to be working on increasing your sales anyway. And then you do things with your team to encourage sales. And I've got lots of ideas there. And offer mentoring. The one thing, when I first started signing people up to sell Avon, I hesitated to do it too soon because I thought I needed all the answers. What if I'm asked a question that I don't know the answer to? You know what? I've been selling Avon. It'll be 11 years this year in March. I still don't know all the answers. And sometimes I forget what an answer is if I haven't dealt with that issue for a while. No big deal. The answers are out there for us to find. So we don't need to know all the answers. What we need is a good heart, a good intent to help others, and a willingness to do so. And then you can also offer team incentives. So what does that look like? What I did, because it runs for 26 campaigns. Now we're already into the year and a few campaigns have gone by, but I'm going to break it down for you and for what it would look like on the 26 campaigns. And then you can adjust it depending on when you really start focusing on earning this trip. So let's say that this person wants to earn the trip to Cancun by personal sales, a trip for one. Okay, if you're a new representative, you need $14,000 in sales. This is $538 every campaign. The contender and premier reps need to earn $16,000, which is $615 in sales every campaign. If you are President's Club and above, you have to increase your sales by $9,000. And of course, there's not a set amount for that for all of us because we have to increase our sales from last year. So if you are President's Club and you are interested in earning the trip, I can work with you on what your last year's sales were and add 9,000 to that, and then we can figure out how many campaigns you have left. Now, this can be daunting right here. We look at this, how am I ever going to get $615 in orders every 2 weeks? You can do it. You have to work to find new customers. And you also work to find people that want to do fundraising. And, it doesn't have to be for a big organization. It can be local for a local scout group or for new uniforms at the school that that your child is in band with, or chorus, or you can do fundraisers for lots of things, and you earn a percentage of that, and you can kind of choose what your percentage is, and then the organization earns a percentage, but the sales are what count for your total team sales, and it can add up. So let's say you want to earn it, you want to earn the trip with team sales. Okay, this is not personal sales now, it's your team sales. So for non-leaders, promoters, or ambassadors, you have to grow your team sales by 17,500. That means your team needs to sell $673 each campaign. If you have 5 team members that are selling $150 a campaign, you will have sales of $750 each campaign. So now your team is growing their sales for you to earn the trip. Or you could have 4 team members that each sign up to team members, giving you 12 team members, selling $150 a campaign. In every campaign, your team sales are $1,800. See how quickly that rises your team sales when you have more team members that are putting in orders. If you set this as a goal by the end of Q2, which happens in, when does that happen? February, I guess, the end of February. You can really watch your team sales grow. 17,500 with 12 team members. So let's say that you start now, and by June, you have your 20 team members. Divided by 1,800 a campaign, in 10 campaigns, you can earn Cancun. It's possible. It takes planning on your part, and I can plan with you, or your mentor will plan with you. You choose which of these you want to work for, and we break it down by campaign, and then we break that campaign down into days and into things you need to do each day to help get those goals. I am telling you, when you do this, it works. Okay. So set your goals now to earn Cancun. Schedule a one-on-one with me. We can do a Zoom call, and I can show you some screens and show you what I'm looking at. We can do it over the phone if you prefer. And then also, starting in February, I'll be doing Zoom calls every other week. And I would love for you to join, and we'll talk about how are we doing on earning our trip to Cancun. And of course, we'll talk about ideas, strategies to add team members to our teams, and also to add, to find more customers for growing our sales. Make a dream board. Take a poster, piece of construction paper, poster board, what have you. Put on there what your goals are with Avon. Okay, have the Cancun trip, have a few beach pictures, Mexico pictures. Remind yourself every day that's what you are working for. And then we will also discuss other ideas and come up with those. Okay. Oops, wait a minute. Somehow, okay. So I am here to tell you, you can do this. Going on a trip with Avon is so much fun. You get to see other Avon reps. You get to sit at the pool and chat with them casually about what kinds of things do they do to increase customer orders, to find customers. I mean, it's the best of Avon that earn these trips. And you can be there and you can hobnob with them and you can visit, seriously, casually visit with the top Avon reps. And you know what? It is so much fun. And I have made so many Avon friends going on these trips. I look forward to seeing them, and I would love to have you join me on the Cancun trip. I hope to hear from you. Once you've seen this video and you've thought about it, contact me, contact your Avon mentor, and let's have you earning the trip to Cancun. Thanks for joining me. Bye now.